All right, we're here at Dahlia's Coffee Co. with John. John, you're here from the cities and inspiring some kids at the school, it sounds like. What are you doing up here in Roseau?
I'm working with fourth graders this week. I've been coming to Roseau for many years, working with people of different ages in the schools. I teach writing, creative writing, and it's just such an amazing town, an amazing school. I always love the opportunity to come up here. This is my second time this year, and I'm looking at coming again this summer, hopefully.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Who brought you up here? How did you kind of come about this and whatnot?
Yeah, so there's a woman named Elwyn Rude who gets grants for artists to come into this part of the state. The arts up here can be kind of missing because there maybe aren't a lot of artists who live here. I know that there are some, but there's a whole ton of them down in the cities, and this is a way to get those artists moving around the state and interacting with kids and the communities.
Well, that's amazing. Sounds like you had a book that you co-wrote or wrote yourself too, or maybe you have a couple other books. I'm not too sure, but
Sure. Yeah. So, well, here's one of my books, The Thunder Before the Storm. It's the autobiography of Clyde Belcourt, who started the American Indian Movement, which made a lot of difference in the lives of Native people starting in the 1960s and continuing to this day. I also wrote a book about called Canoeing with Jose, where me and this young Puerto Rican Dakota kid paddled from Minnesota to Hudson Bay,
oh wow.
up the Red River and all the way through Canada, all the way to the ocean. And we did this in 2006, and my memoir, Canoeing with Jose, is about that journey.
Wow, that's amazing. So where can we find those books?
Anywhere that they sell books online, of course Amazon, but anywhere else as well.
Everybody knows where Amazon is.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Like I said on the last one, my wife is definitely knows where Amazon is for sure.
Yeah,
So Amazon, we can find it, and I'm assuming a whole bunch of other platforms.
yeah. If you just put Canoeing with Jose or The Thunder Before the Storm into a search engine, a million different places will pop up where it's available.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And you said you've been coming here for years, here to Roseau. What could you say about Roseau, this small town?
Yeah.
This sounds like your second time here at the coffee shop. What do you think about the coffee shop? What do you think of the coffee? I should say first.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I live in a coffee mecca in Minneapolis. I can walk to like 7 different coffee shops
Oh, wow.
from my home. But I like you guys' coffee the best. I really do. And I really look forward to coming to Dahlia's when I'm in town. It's one of the highlights of my time here. And this is probably my 5th or 6th time at Dahlia's.
Oh, wow.
I have a rewards account.
Let's
Okay.
go.
And before there was a Dahlia's, there wasn't really a cool place to hang out and get coffee. So it's really been a great addition to a great town. I started coming here in the 90s because I lived at the Angle when I had small kids. And we homeschooled and lived in a little cabin, and we were just like a little nature family.
Wow.
And we would drive into Roseau to do our laundry and our grocery shopping, and then, go back to the woods.
That's crazy.
So, and then around 2000, I started working as a teaching artist and started coming here. And this is probably, I don't know, 8th or 9th teaching trip to Roseau. And I will say about this town that when I first started coming here, it felt a little bit less friendly.
Okay, okay.
And as the years have gone on, it's just gotten friendlier and friendlier, more accepting, more open. And now it's sort of like an ideal place where there's people from all over the world live here, and just everybody is very friendly and open. And I really love coming here, and I could see the appeal of raising a family here.
I agree. Yeah, we're originally, my wife and I are not from here either. So when we came to Roseau, it was just kind of arms wide open, and we're accepted right away
Yeah.
into the community. And since we've came here, we've been for, let's say, about 10 years now, and that's kind of how we felt. So hopefully we keep that trend going and keeping Roseau amazing,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess one question I like to ask a lot of people, kind of words of wisdom, maybe even bringing back to yourself, just one thing you would like to tell yourself or would have loved to tell yourself years ago, maybe when you're early 20s, maybe to do something, or just kind of little words of wisdom for yourself that you wish you would have told yourself when you're 20
Sure.
now.
Well, I lived in a lot of stress when I was in my 20s. Of course, with young kids and just starting out in careers and so forth. Not a lot of money, but a lot of responsibility, a lot of stress. My stress led to a pretty bad disease where I needed a heart transplant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I would tell people, enjoy your days, try not to stress, and realize that stressing chronically can really lead to some bad outcomes. So take care of yourself, relax. Your mental health is important. Tend to it.
Well, that's amazing. So just take care of yourself and just live a stress-free life.
Stress-free life, exactly, if possible.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And sounds like you got us a book too. And
Yep.
looks like there's a signature in here. I just looked.
Indeed, there is.
Well, I love it. I'm excited. I'm going to read this bad boy and check it out. We appreciate everything you're doing for the school and impacting the kids.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
We need more artists to come up here just like yourself and spreading the love and just kind of the inspiration of just life and your experiences.
I appreciate that
So
very
I
much.
appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much
Thank
for
you.
having me.